I'm Mark Andersen with Know Your Numbers. It's time to stop guessing and start leading. The way that we're going to do that is we're going to talk about how to make those data-driven decisions by me telling you guys stories about, well, quite frankly, my failures, but we're going to bring on guests to, learn from some of their failures and some of their successes as well. Welcome to Business on the Run. Most small business owners don't fail because of a lack of passion. They fail because they're running blind. I'm Mark Andersen, and I help small business owners make data-driven decisions using the information from their accounting records. My mission is simple. I want to make a dent in the small business failure rate by teaching you how to use your finances to make better decisions. I didn't start in an office. I started as a golf professional, and most of what I did was actually teaching people how to play golf. And there came a point in my life where I felt like I needed to make a change. I decided that I would go back to school. I took as many classes as they would allow me to so that I could finish as soon as possible and rejoin the workforce. From there, I got an internship at a mid-sized accounting firm in the Houston area where I started learning how to do financial statement audits. I was blessed to be able to make the jump that I made from audit to helping small business owners. I really love taking on brand new clients because most of the time those accounting records are just a wreck. And that really brings me back to the audit days where we're having to kind of unwind everything that may have been done in the past by that client rather than simply point and say that's wrong and this is wrong. As an auditor, I can actually roll up my sleeves and really fix it, giving small business owners the data that they need to make good decisions. Sprinkled in with all of that is a lot of running, a lot of dogs, and I feel like there are just so many parallels that can be made between a healthy person and running a healthy business. Too many small business owners, unfortunately, I think they feel like everything is kind of siloed off and you treat them all separately, but there are lessons to be learned in everything, right? From running and Christianity that can transfer over to small business and helping clients get what they want. Because of the complexities behind doing an ultra marathon like a 100-miler, you've got to worry about your food. You've got to worry about shoes and clothing. It's the same sort of thing when you're trying to run a business. Not only do you have sales and marketing and operations, you have IT and human resources. Here's the one thing that I try more than anything to convey to small business owners. You're probably wearing all of those hats. When you say CPA to a small business owner, they immediately think about their tax preparers. In corporate accounting, it's completely different. That is just one small piece that happens once a year. Bigger companies, whether it be a company like Walmart or just larger companies that maybe you've never heard of that you drive by down the street every single day, they've got full-on accounting departments that are helping the CFO, the CEO, and others within the organization with financial information. And it doesn't always have to be financial. It could be things like units sold or production hours or various other metrics that are being looked at. They're using that information to make data-driven decisions. That's really one of the biggest messages that I like to communicate is the importance of the accounting function as it relates to small business. Way too many of them think they can just pass off bookkeeping to their spouse or some other person that is barely trained to be doing what they're doing. It's really about how can I become more profitable? Do I have a margins problem? Do I have too much overhead? We need to teach small business owners to spot weak spots in their businesses so that they can use that information now and make improvements. Really, that is where the magic is with financial information, helping make data-driven decisions. That's really what it's all about.